Hi guys, this is going to be a long video. It's the section where it takes me down into the knock, where I'll be staying for a night, enjoying a warm bunk, and then having a shower and some hot meals. Enjoy. Gorgeous morning. Look at this tree. It's a granddaddy. He's been here a long, long time. I am almost to the NOC, Nantahala Outdoor Recreation Center, I believe is the correct name. They actually held the Olympic trials here at one point for, I think, whitewater kayaking. Onward and upward. Well, let's see what we can see once we crest this hill here. Mountain. There are no hills in North Carolina. They're all mountains. Whew. My cardio is getting better. I still huff and puff. But I don't have to stop as often. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm glad I put the camera on. Wow. Those are the Smoky Mountains out there. I'll be there in maybe another week. And down there, I believe that's the knock that you can see down there. Way down there. Awesome. Awesome. These views never fail to take my breath away. Not that I have much left after climbing up. One thing you can count on after climbing up is you're going to be climbing back down so that you can climb back up. There really is not very many what you would call flat sections. Oh yeah, here we go down, going down. Give it a look first. Came from somewhere out that way. Could even be the farthest one you can see. Not sure. I just did walk over all these that are near me. I think I'm finally getting you a good video of something challenging. That wasn't so bad. I thought that was going to continue. The North Carolina trail crew was nice enough to build these stairs here. Much appreciated. Just wish my legs were longer because these are big steps. I think I'm probably going to turn off the phone and save some battery. See what happens down here. If it gets interesting, I'll leave it on. Let me see around the corner here. It seems to be smoothing out, just a gentle downhill, not too rocky. Yeah, it looks like a fairly nice section coming up. So let me put the phone away, save some battery for later. Okay guys, today is just view after view after view. Spectacular day. I would not be surprised if that tallest mountain you can see out there might possibly be Clingman's Dome in the Smokies. And that lake, that's most likely Fontana Lake. I'll be crossing Fontana Dam shortly, well, in a few days probably. And that's the gateway to the Smokies. Once you cross the dam, you have to sign in and get a permit to enter the Smokies. So, getting close. And looks like there's going to be some more views up here, so let's keep filming. I keep calling it filming. My age is showing. Nowadays it's videoing. So let's keep going and video some more. Oh yeah. Just had chills go down my back. This never gets old for me. I'm probably approaching 150 miles in. No, not quite. Probably 130. Believe it or not, I gotta take my glasses off so I can see better. They get too dark from the sun. Makes it hard to see. That down there, I'm told by another hiker, is the NOC. I don't know if you can see it, it's pretty far away. Holy smokes. This is the scariest spot I've seen so far on the trail. It is straight down. And yes, this is the trail. There's the white plates. Definitely need trekking poles here. What do you think? Is this just beautiful? Hard to believe. In a few days, that far ridge I'll be walking on there, all the way off at the horizon. And it's 75, I think, miles to get through the Smoky Mountains. It wasn't too bad. It's just the proximity to the cliff that makes it seem bad. I'm just moseying along today, taking my time, enjoying everything that's out here for the eyes to soak up and the soul to absorb. A lot of work putting these stairs in. Thank you, guys. Okay, I think this is the kind of video a lot of people miss when they're here, except for those that might have a GoPro. This is an iPhone. I took my belt clip that came with the phone case and a bunch of old gear, and I fashioned it into a chest strap just so I'd be able to capture moments like this where you need both hands to hold your trekking poles and safely traverse some of this narrow, difficult trail. This would have been treacherous yesterday in the rain. Mud is slipperier than ice in a lot of ways. So yesterday's plan was to do a short day from Waya Shelter and stay at Cold Spring Shelter, somewhere around 5 miles But when I got to Cold Spring Shelter, it was a very old shelter, was not raised off the ground at all, and it was it was like a swamp, and it was muddy inside. Everybody had been walking around inside with their muddy shoes, so I decided to take my 5-mile day, and I turned it into a 10-mile day, which meant I arrived at the next shelter just before dark, and I had to hurry up, set up my tent, get everything organized, and cook a quick meal. And by then, I was already trying to finish up with a headlamp on. It was very dark. It was very damp and cold last night, down in the 30s, below freezing, I'm pretty sure. My socks were frozen this morning. Oh boy. Anybody out there got legs this long to step down that one? Yeah, made it. Not so bad. To do a thru hike, you have to be part mountain goat and part marathon runner. You have to have the endurance of someone that can run a marathon and the dexterity of your feet combined with your trekking poles to equal that of a goat, a mountain goat. I forgot to mention, I haven't had any problems with my knees now for days. That's a wonderful thing to be able to tell you. Had me nervous there when I got to mountain crossings at Neal's Gap. I was in so much pain and really struggling. It had me worried that I might have to take an extended stay off the trail. And then I took those few days. I got back on. Only did one day, and I realized I didn't take enough time off. You have to listen to your body. Because if your body says you need to rest and you don't rest, you're going to pay for it, possibly, and needing to take an even longer rest or causing some kind of serious injury and taking you right off the trail completely for maybe a month. I've heard of that happening to people. The only issues I'm having now is I've got one toenail that I'm pretty much guaranteed to have fall off, and another one that maybe, maybe not. And my other toes are a little beat up, but not too bad. So a lot of days, I time my leaving the shelter to be either before everyone or after everyone. And many days, I'll walk for 4 hours and I'll have this whole mountain to myself. It's just so amazing. With so many people out here, you can walk for 4 hours and not see anybody. Sometimes I'll pass a day hiker going the opposite direction. But lately, I'm maybe going a little faster, and by timing it, I'm not really seeing any thru hikers pass me anymore. In the beginning, they were passing me left and right. Now it's just me and the mountains. So, enough chit-chat for now. Hope you enjoyed that view along there. I'm going to put the camera away. And the final push into the knock. I can hear the river down there. I don't know if you can hear it on the video. Here we go. Let's see what we can see. I see the roof of a building down there. That's got to be the knock. Low bridge. It's been so windy these last couple of weeks. There are so many downed trees. Small ones, big ones, gigantic ones. Been wondering if this is normal weather or like everywhere else, the weather's changed and it's not normal. Look at this guy. How's that stay up? Must have some powerful roots. So this doesn't look as interesting as I thought it was going to be. Not much to see here. Nice trail though. A little narrow. And you wouldn't want to take a tumble off the edge of it. Last night I moved my backpack and it dislodged my bear canister, which for those that don't know, it's like a gigantic peanut butter jar. It'll hold like 5 days of food, the one I have, possibly 6. And the lid latches in such a way that a bear can't open it. So after I moved my pack, it rolled 100 feet down the hill. Look at this mess here. This must have all just fell down. And it rolled down so fast, there was no chasing it. I just had to wait till it stopped and go down and drag it back up. Lesson learned. Don't lean your pack on your bear canister. I'm going to keep filming, videoing. There I go again, showing my age. Looks like there might be something interesting up here. So. There's the first person I've seen all day. I passed him, then I let him pass me so I could do some videoing. I actually passed somebody. I haven't done that since the first week, I don't think. No, that's not true. But I rarely see anybody, so I can't pass them. Ooh, that's a long step down. These are the times trekking poles are a must. They allow you to lower yourself instead of jump down, which protects your knees. When I was 20, I'd just jump down those things. I would think twice, but I know better. Not something you should be doing at 67. Probably going to edit out a bit of this section so that the video doesn't end up being too long. I think I can get something hot to eat at the NOC when I get down there. I have to decide what I'm going to do from that point on. I think it would end up being a 13-mile day if I go from the shelter last night to the next shelter. Actually, there's one in between. Which would make it like, I think, a 4-point-something mile day. I really don't want to only do 4 miles. The shelter spacing has changed. And just not working out the way it was in the beginning. It's either really short day or a 10-plus mile day. I'd still like to be doing under 10, just while I get used to cardio and strengthening my knees and ankles and everything. But I never have any real plan for the day. I just look at the options and see which ones are out there, and I just take the day as it comes along. I can stop whenever I want, unless my body tells me otherwise. That's beautiful. I like the wide open forest like that. I'm also looking forward to when we get up north. I don't know where it starts, but I know in Pennsylvania there'd be wide open trees like that, but instead of the ground being open, it would just be filled with ferns. Brilliant green ferns. Okay, I'm gonna save some battery. Isn't this pretty? Okay, it's official. There's the knock. Coming in. Thinking maybe I'm gonna find enough to have a bunk room. Maybe I can get a room for a bunk for like $35 for the night. So I can get a good restful sleep and a quick and easy pack up in the morning and out I go. Guy I passed said that from the peak we just hike downhill for 6 miles to get to here. That's a long downhill, believe me. It was never ending, and it's still going on, almost to the bottom. I'm still going pretty strong. I had to go uphill though. I don't know how I'd do now after 6 miles on the downhill. This doesn't take much cardio at all. You're just working with gravity, not against it. Ooh, slippery. Welcome, hikers. That be me. Get my AT passport book signed here. Add another stamp. Woohoo! Civilization, huh? Sensory overload. Ooh. Bunk room?
Go over to the general store for about $30 a night.
All right.
But go over to the general store, that's where you get it at.
Okay, thanks. Hey!
I thought you were going to the last shelter.
I always change my mind.
I know.
I always go farther than I say.
You staying here now? You pushing out?
I'm going to see if I can get a bunk.
Yeah, I think there's a couple.
This would be the kayaking course. Too bad there's nobody kayaking right now.